friends, my name is Shayla and today I am here to film my Contemporary-a-thon Round 5 TBR. And I just realized I left the challenges across the room. Hold on. Just a quick reminder, Contemporary-a-thon is hosted by 4 lovely people. We have Chelsea from Chelsea Telling Reads, Julie from Pages and Pens, Natasha from My Reading is On, and Mel Reading is Odd, and Mel from Mel to the Any. So all 4 of these ladies are lovely and they host this regularly, and it is just a really good time. Every time I've participated in Contemporary-a-thon, I've really enjoyed myself. And because it's September, most of my picks will have some smuttiness to them. So be forewarned, if smutty's not your thing, my TBR might not be your thing, and I might be stretching a couple of the challenges, but they say they don't police our TBRs, so I'm going with this. So the first challenge is to read a 2019 release. For that prompt, I will be reading Well Met by Jen DeLuca. This is a Ren Fair romance, and I've been meaning to get to this since I got it from Book of the Month, and I'm just really excited. It doesn't look too long, so I think it'll be easy to knock out during a readathon, and thankfully my work schedule is much easier next week than it is this week, so I'm very much looking forward to some reading time. Challenge number 2 is to read a contemporary with yellow on the cover, and for that I will be reading The Lemon Sisters by Jill Shalvis. This is again a 2019 release also, and I believe this is just about 2 sisters and a trip that they go on. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going in kind of blind to this one, but I read Jill Shalvis in the past and really enjoyed her writing. So I'm just trusting the author and my own instincts on this one and going for it. Challenge number 3 is to read a diverse contemporary. Aim to read something outside of your own experience. For me, I am choosing The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. This is one that I've been meaning to read for a while and I've owned for a while. So we're dealing with a mixed race relationship. So we have a woman of color and a white man, I believe is how this goes. And they meet in an elevator going to the same wedding, I think, for both of their exes, if I'm remembering correctly. I might be pulling that out of nowhere. But yes, again, I'm going in kind of blind. Everybody who read this, for the most part, really enjoyed it. There were a few that didn't enjoy it, so I kind of waited for the hype to die down on it before reading it. So I will give you my genuine thoughts when I finish. The next one is to read a contemporary with an illustrated cover. For that, I am choosing The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. This is one out by my friends from Forever Romance that I've been meaning to get to all summer and still haven't. So this is my excuse to finally do this. I do know this deals with some infertility-based things, so I am afraid this is going to hit a little close to home for me. But I think that's why I kept putting it off. So I'm using this readathon to read this. Please help me make sure I read it, friends. Challenge number 5 is to read a dark or hard-hitting contemporary. Now, this used to be dark or taboo, so I planned my readathon with that, my TBR with that in mind. And so I am going to be reading Hiss to Claim by Shelley Bell. This is a BDSM smut novel. This is the last one in a trilogy that I've been meaning to finish off, and I really enjoy the smut in these. I know that sounds so weird, but I do, and Shelley Bell knows how to amp up your expectation, like your anticipation of the moment, while experiencing it as you read it. Like, it's so well done. It's hard for me to explain except to, like, put it in your hand and say, read it. So if you're okay with BDSM and that kind of lifestyle being in a book, definitely check these ones out. Challenge number 6 is to read a contemporary with plants on the cover. Now, technically, Well Met would work for this, and I think there's flowers on The Wedding Date as well. But for the one I'm going to use for this is The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. There's wheat on the cover, and so it's going to count. I'm just counting it. This is going to be an easy, fluffy read to throw into the mix for me, and yeah. Don't judge me for reading a Nicholas Sparks book. All right, and then challenge number 7 is a contemporary beloved by a member of the community. Now, this group of ladies, they all read a particular author and loved a particular work of this author. I don't own that work, but I own another one, so I'm gonna go with it. It's K.A. Tucker, and so I have Say You Still Love Me. I know that they have had some things that they haven't liked about this novel, but I'm choosing this more for the author and testing out the writing style before picking up The Simple Wild, because I know most people loved The Simple Wild that picked it up. And so I'm going to try this one. I am aware of the problems entering the novel, so I will try to see the problems for what they are and check out the writing and see how I feel about it in general. So that is why I'm choosing this one. And yes, so I am taking the author recommendation from the lovely hosting ladies, but I know they didn't love this particular novel, and they said they kept comparing it to The Simple Wild. So I thought I might have a better time with it considering I haven't read The Simple Wild. I know, that's kind of convoluted, but I'm going with it. So friends, these are the 7 reads that I hope to read during round 5 of the Contemporary-a-thon. This all starts like next week, I believe on Monday. I will leave all the dates and all of the information as well as all of the hosts linked down below, so definitely go and check out all of the hosts as well as this readathon. Thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.